All right. Welcome, MicFreak. Can you hear
Hey, hey,
me?
yeah, I can hear. Can you guys hear me?
Put a one in the chat if you guys can hear the both of us. And let me go ahead and I can't see the chat at this second,
Yes,
so
yes. Hey, Mrs. Cookie, staple your eyes shut. Hey, Simone.
okay, they said they could see it and
Yep.
hear. Okay, awesome, awesome. All right, well, thank you for joining us. Can you please introduce yourself to my chat, please?
Yeah, my name is Mike, and I go by the name Mike Freak. I've been producing for a long time, and yeah, I've been DJing as well. So yeah, that's what I do, and I produce a lot of my tracks are produced under Quantize Recordings, which is based here in Baltimore. So
Yes, yes,
yeah.
and love a lot of your tracks that you put out, and also big supporter of Quantize as well. So
Yes. I believe we
yes.
met at the Quantize Fest, right?
We did. We met well, you didn't
Yeah.
meet me, but you met Blue Angel. I met a Blue, but you met Blue Angel at
Yeah,
Quintessential.
there you go.
So,
There you
yes.
go. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so before I get too much into the questions, I wanted to ask you how you enjoying the Rated Wednesdays and what was your thought on today's show?
I enjoy it. I'm like, I don't know, last couple of weeks I'm always here. I'm always looking forward to what people think and what you thought of, the tracks that come out on Tracksource, since I'm pretty heavily involved in what Tracksource does as well. So
Right.
pretty interesting, yeah.
Right. So I guess my next question would be, I I know sometimes you come in the chat and you're like a little worried, like, uh-oh, what are you guys gonna think today? How has just the system of this show influenced you as a producer?
Uh, well, I kind of like, you know, listen to other people's opinions. Like I have
Mm-hmm.
my own. I have, tracks I like, but at the same time, you have to listen to what other people think. And at the same time, you gotta think of what you think, and because sometimes the tracks that we choose are based on what we like and what we like grew up listening to and what we've developed to like as we, you know, develop as DJs and producers. So, that will change. And at the same time, what we hear on, the what we hear on like, avenues like streaming or like what
Mm-hmm.
we hear on Twitch. So that changes all the time. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, I'm not a producer per se, but just hearing what the chat has to say about the tracks that they like and don't like, some tracks they really like and I might not necessarily like, but I'm like, I will consider that when I'm playing, and I actually
Right.
have done it and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm glad you played that track." So,
hmm
yeah, okay, awesome. So, my next question would be, how long have you been streaming on Twitch? Because I think I'm a few months in. I started back in November.
Okay. Well, you're still a Twitch baby.
Yes, I'm a Twitch baby.
I've been here on Twitch for about 3 years now.
Wow. Wow. That's cool. So
Yeah,
you're,
so yeah, as soon as the pandemic happened, I was like,
mm-hmm.
what am I gonna do? I want to DJ. And, we discovered
Got
Twitch.
the rock
I was like,
eyebrow. That's funny. I'm sorry. I was looking at the chat.
yeah,
Awesome. That should be your party trick.
yeah.
Yeah, so no, that's cool because I've actually been a few times in your stream and I love the way it's set up. It seems like you put a lot of thought into it. Um so definitely. I want to go ahead and ask the chat, did you guys have any questions that you would like to ask?
Yeah, answer any questions as long as it's not a math question.
If it's a Oh, okay. Mrs. Cookie said, "How has your channel evolved on Twitch?"
Um, yeah, when I started, a lot of the people that were watching me were from the UK,
Oh, wow,
and that
okay.
was kind of like that kind of opened the door for me, like to try different sounds. Because when I was DJing here locally, I was so used to what I was hearing and what the audience I had here when I'm playing, clubs and doing shows here. But when Twitch opened up, I discovered like, oh, the UK people listen to different kinds of house music. The
Mm.
way they view soulful house is different from the way we view it over here. And as your audience becomes worldwide, you kind of think differently. Like, so the tracks that we listen to in Track Source, they're up there in the charts for a reason because people,
Mm-hmm.
like them, and it might not, we might not like it here in America, but other parts of the world like them. So that's the beauty of Twitch. You kind of understand how things are globally, at least, while staying
Mm.
at home.
Right. I like what you said about that. Definitely, it's like adding a global perspective when you are listening to tracks. That's true
Hmm.
because, they are charting for a reason because people do
Yeah.
like them. So even if it's like, here in Baltimore, like we might not play it, there might be overseas, there might be a lot of people who enjoy it and it's actually playing that track a lot because they like it. So,
Yep.
I like that you said that. Let me go through. Okay. Alucard's Dream asks, "What's your favorite genre of music?"
Ah, that's like you asked me now. Uh, because earlier today I was because my daughter's big on K-pop,
I
right?
love K-pop too. I'm a
So
big
I
fan of
was I was
K-pop.
like, I mean, some songs are okay, some songs like,
Mhm.
you know, it's but I listened to it because my daughter likes it, so I kind of like, oh, okay, some good stuff
Oh,
right here.
that's nice that
Yeah,
you got into it too. Like sometimes parents be like, okay, you go ahead and listen to it. But I like that you listening to some of it as well. That's sweet. Let's see. Falcor
but
asks,
yeah.
"Where are you from?"
Oh, so I grew up in the Philippines.
Okay.
Um, then I moved to different places. I ended up in Singapore. Then I ended up in Arizona, Virginia, and now I'm like been here for the last almost 20 years here in Baltimore.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
so I've been
okay.
around.
Okay, so you're local with Blue Angel. That's awesome. That's really
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, I guess the last tidbit would be do you have any questions for me?
Oh, well, no, there's really not a whole lot of questions, but let me just say I'm really proud of what you're doing here. I mean, you get your audience, and I look forward to it. I've told people
Oh.
in my stream like how I enjoy your stream, and you guys should check her out. So
Oh, thank
that's yeah.
you. Thank you so
So
much.
yeah, wait, how long have you been DJing?
Okay, well, I've
That's
been DJing. I'm still a baby, but I've been DJing about 8 years now.
Oh, cool.
Y-
We're about the same age as far as DJing is concerned.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh, wow.
started
Okay.
kind of late. Yeah, I was a producer first, then I ended up DJing because I can't find a gig. I need to learn how to DJ.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a real good one. Okay, so Ridzi asks if you had any advice for Blue. So that could be
Oh,
MetaBlue, Blue Angel, like any advice you would give.
any advice? Well, one, if you want to succeed, you have to put in work. Like
Right.
even before we were talking, like I was in the basement, like working on tracks. If I'm not working on tracks, I'm on Tracksource or Beatport looking for music to DJ. So like you have to make this your life. You have to make music your life. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure someone like Jeffrey C does the same. It's crazy. You have to be a maniac about it, I guess.
I like okay, I love that. A maniac for
Hmm.
music to make it your
Yeah.
life. I love that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um Definitely, and then I will also say it shows how passionate you are about it. It not only shows through you, but like, your people who are listening to you will pick up on that as well. So,
Hmm.
okay, that was great
I have
advice.
another question.
Yes, please.
Have you started producing?
No, and it's such a dream of mine. It's such a dream of mine to produce.
Okay. Well, I teach as well, so maybe you could be one of those people I could, mentor.
Hey, I love that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm agreeing to that right now.
Hmm.
Yes, because it's definitely a dream of
I'll be
mine.
giving you homeworks and whatnot. Yeah, do this, do
I
that.
love it. I love that. Music
Yeah.
homework. I don't know about other homework, but music homework I like. No, oh my goodness. Hold on. Can I let me add an applause for that.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I really appreciate that so much. Because yeah, it's been a dream of mine for a while. Like I feel like in a way that I play my music, as a DJ, I find my sense of like kind of building it, taking pieces and
Hmm.
building upon it. Like if I were to actually make a whole nother track. So I'm like, man, if I could just get into the software and producing, I would be on
Right.
fire. So I appreciate that. And I'm gonna take you up on that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I added another student right here.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming onto the show and always not even just coming onto the show, but always like popping in and showing support and love and
Hmm.
consistently. It means a lot. And I think you did mention Jeffrey C. It. So if Jeffrey's in there, you're next.
Yep.
You're next in the
Yeah,
hot seat.
we need to have Jeffrey C in there.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so
Thank you to Hey Simone for the follow. Appreciate that.
yes, follow his channel for sure. Usually when you're in here, I tell people to go follow. But
Yeah.
yes, if you're not already following micFreak, please do. Can you tell them how often you go live so they know when to check you out?
I'm usually live Tuesdays at 6 p.m., Sundays at 6, and Thursdays whenever I'm done with whatever work I need to get done. So it's kind of like whenever I'm ready. As I'll
Amazing.
stream on a Thursday, yeah.
Okay,
But
what's coming up for micFreak? Yes, what's coming? Do you have any new records coming out or events that you're doing soon?
um, I have a couple events. I'm playing in Bermuda. I'm flying out.
Oh, I remember you
Yeah.
saying that. Yes.
Yep. I've played there a couple of times, and we're hoping to do another one in London and Richmond. Yeah, I'll be in Richmond April. So yeah, and a whole lot of records. I just finished the David Morales remix, Aaron K.
Ooh.
Gray record. Crystal Waters is coming up.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, it's I've had this one for 2 years. We did Party People with Crystal Waters, and like it's hard to follow up on that one. So
Mm.
it's a little nerve-wracking to put out another original with her, and it needs to be as good as the first one or at least equal what we did. So I'm nervous about that one.
Well, I have faith in you for sure
Yeah.
because your tracks are
Oh, recipe
usually
for
great.
Mofongo.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, gee. Yeah, so we'll be able to find that on all different platforms like Beatport and track stores, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Usually Traxsource gets the exclusive, then
Okay.
the rest gets it.
Okay, well, we
Yep.
tune in every week, so if it dropped, we should be able to see it.
Yes. Yep.
So, all right. Well, again, my audience, can you give him a nice round of applause for joining us? Make sure you follow him, and I wish you a rest of a good night and everything.
Yes. Thank you. Well, thanks for having me.
Oh,
Really
no
appreciate it.
problem, no problem. This definitely will not be the last time.
Ah, thank you.
All right. So, I don't know if you can exit. Oh, here we go. All right.
Yeah, I guess I can. I can
I
just
got
close
you.
it.
I got you. One
All right.
second. All right.
Thank you, guys.
All righty, guys. Well,